team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He tests the middle but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
So both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
First down and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Big moment in the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. Throws it deep downfield to the left. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Oh, here comes the reverse. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moffitt. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. To throw, it's Knight. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short in the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it with room to run. He's in the clear. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now. After the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better crack it.
Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. See if they can convert the point after.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Roadrunners offense is back out there now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Gives it to the back. It's a hard running there through a tackle. And the Roadrunners look to keep this drive moving.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
It's a toss to the left side. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
The Roadrunners pick up enough yardage for a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Roadrunners will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking downfield. It's Knight. Lets it go quickly. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
He's back to throw again on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Down the middle, it's Pilton. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here comes the handoff. Breaks free. He's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the run, it's Lewis. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield or play action.
It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call. And they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Scanning the field. It's Knight. Moves out of the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Stopped short of the marker after just a short game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff. Here's Hawkins. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Offense looking to keep the drive going with a third and short now from the 44. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Now playing enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Great pursuit of the defense. They're dropping for a loss that time.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm a bit surprised they went with play action here on third and such a long distance to gain. The defense knows you're going to throw the football, so you're asking your quarterback to catch the snap. Now he's got to take his eyes off of the coverage by worrying about a play action, and the result is a sack.
They'll kick it away here. And he fields it at the 15. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The first and 10 play coming up for the offense. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Auburn getting set with a first and 10 now. They keep him guessing with a run. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Looking to throw it and throwing very long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
When a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback, third down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. They tackle him about the 14.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap and turns it around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. Moving free at the 35. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. As the first down is still going. Now here he goes. Inside the 10, all the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Knight. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Had the big play to start the drive, but now, after 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide end. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half.
Get set.
Back to throw. It's Knight. He escapes the pocket. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime. time to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Roadrunners will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Breaks into the clear. That's the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the offense trots back onto the field here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Just how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive lineman, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The Roadrunners getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Smith. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Green. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The running back grabs it on the screen. And he breaks the tackle, and they go to a solid gain there.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Trying to find room. It's Marshall. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. As a design quarterback keeper, going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, UTSA, to put them on top now.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Knight. Quick throw to the left. Let's go to the incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the grab. It's Thompson.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Shoots to get past a man. And he's in the clear down the right side. Ends on the head. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Auburn.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake throws the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open play.
A play action looking to throw. And they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
See if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. With the catch, it's Hamilton. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Can he get there on the ground? And the Roadrunners pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
How about that, Chris? Third down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Gets made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lands on a quick sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Throwing off play action. Bringing pressure. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. He's got room to run. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump on top here in the 4th.
Great call here by the offensive coordinator. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage. Allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Throw now on first down. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback.
Here he goes. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Auburn offense back out on the field. To the air, it's Knight. Pop with the receiver. Puts into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. So here we go. Off the huge game they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. Now in the red zone, it's Knight. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Auburn. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting irritable. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the Roadrunners will have to kick it away. And it comes for a 2nd punt of the game. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Look out, room to run here. And it's out of bounds after a decent game.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Tailback takes the handoff again. Running through the tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Hey, third down, why not give it to the workhorse one more time for a first down? Keep it on the ground, keep working that clock. One of the better atmospheres we've seen, this night-game atmosphere, but this running back and this offense having their way and looking to put this game away.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass. It's Knight. Caught near the sticks. And Simmons. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead, they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Okay,
Ball
ready?
back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss.
Here we go.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the road here. Let's it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
3:25.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
He is quick on the right side of this defense. The defensive end that time winning that one-on-one matchup, getting to the quarterback for that sack.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
He's in the clear. Across the 40. Powering through a tackle. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. How about this on first and goal? A handoff to the receiver. Touchdown, Roadrunners. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
That one back bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Knight. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. First down. We're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's Richardson. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock. Well, the numbers are just getting ridiculous. I'm not sure this quarterback knows it, but he's very close to a 500-yard passing game out here.
This guy is having an unbelievable day in this poor defense. They look like they're playing in quicksand. He's just one step ahead of them every single play, just carving them up, making every single throw that's asked of him. What a masterclass performance.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Second down. We're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Great catch. Touchdown, Tigers. They take the lead in the final minute.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy, a crucial moment here. They need to score quickly here, try to dial up some big plays. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They get the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags a quick throw. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Good job there finding the back on that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Roadrunners will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.